Today we have the first of our 3 temple talks that will speak to the capital campaign. These will be 3 different stories of folks' faithful journey in Christ to be a part of this community. And today I am delighted to introduce to you Emily, Emily Gilbert will come and talk to you about, she'll share her story, which will sound very familiar to you. It's a story of searching for a church that really feels like home. And so I encourage you to listen to Emily as she encourages us.
Good morning. My name is Emily Gilbert, and I'm speaking to you today on behalf of the Building Connections campaign. I have been attending Good Shepherd since the fall of 2011 after a long 3-year journey of searching for a perfect fit. Over the last 6 years, it occasionally comes up that I grew up in a Mississippi Southern Baptist family, and my grandfather was a minister of music there for more than 35 years. I'm often asked how I came to Good Shepherd, especially considering I've only lived in southern towns that had no Lutheran churches. So that's how the 3-year journey began. We attended First Baptist Church of DC for 7 years, got married there, and our daughter's baby dedication was there. After realizing that traveling from Montgomery Village to DC every Sunday with an infant was just not in the cards, we began a 3-year journey to find the perfect church out here. For 3 years, we visited 9 churches in the Gaithersburg, Rockville area, which spanned across 4 denominations. Some were a one-time visit, some we went to for several months, wanting to make it work, but for different reasons, none of them were a good fit. So I traveled up 355, the Walnut Grove corridor, and I finally arrived at Good Shepherd. I was immediately met with warmth, friendly faces, but most of all, hearing a message of giving and taking care of others. Having a small child, I looked around and knew that not only were the opportunities for Christian education great in this area, but also Christian relationships, and understanding what it meant like to be part of a community. Good Shepherd provides that for our little ones, and we saw it immediately. I grew up watching my parents not just show up for church every Sunday, but getting involved, and I knew that I wanted to do the same. From being part of the amazing music program here, to teaching Sunday school, VBS, and children's choir, volunteering with the Goody Drive Men's Shelter, and making meals for 20,000, Good Shepherd has given me the opportunity to give back to the church in the best ways I can, as well as to the community around us. My favorite verse has always been Matthew 25:40. The King will reply, "Truly I tell you, whatever you do to one of the least of these, brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." Good Shepherd personifies this verse for me in many ways. Taking care of the needy, feeding the hungry, building houses for the homeless, and simply going to where the need is, wherever it may be. Our compassion toward others is what drives us and will continue to drive us to take care of the needs that we see around us. The role of our church in this community is one that requires commitment of all of us in order to continue. We must continue to do our part, financially as well as physically, spiritually, and emotionally, to make our vision of being Christ's light in the world a continued reality. In closing, this church is not simply a church for me, but a community in which my family and I truly feel we belong. I love the fellowship, the friendships, and the sense of belonging that I have felt since joining Good Shepherd, something we spent years searching for and often felt like I was not going to find in another church. I am beyond grateful to have found this fellowship and the connections that I have made, and I know that through the Building Connections campaign, we will continue to grow and thrive and give to those in need around us. Thank you.